Hey y'all, this is AL Think Madame, and this is a thoughts post. For those of y'all who are new here or you haven't been here in a while, you might have forgotten. A thoughts post is basically where I upload a video where I have discussed something that is happening in music, in these random TV shows, movies, documentaries, politics, religion, social media, crazy trends, pretty much anything that I deem to be interesting, crazy, outlandish, or whatever. And I just want to discuss it with y'all and see what y'all think about it, or if y'all have heard about it, what y'all think about it, and all that good stuff. And we get down in the comment section and we discuss it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. I am going to post a clip either pretty much right now or at the end of this video, but it is going to definitely outline what I'm talking about. Let's see where it is.
Terrifying moment. A panicked woman is desperately trying to get into her apartment before it's too late. A creep bolts down the hallway, coming right for her. She escapes with a second to spare.
Hey, yo, Mitch.
The drama unfolded at 2 a.m. when the woman arrived home from a long day at work. She says she noticed the stranger lurking outside her building in the Bronx, New York. You can see him go up the stairs. She's apparently unaware that he's right behind her. Once inside, the suspect takes off after her. She gets inside in the nick of time.
Open up the door. Excuse me. Excuse me.
The lucky woman with the red hair and her family are so terrified today, they did not want their faces shown.
At this point, she wouldn't want to go outside to work or anything because she's scared this will happen again.
Can you believe the doors to the building were unlocked that night and remained so when Inside Edition was there? It's the moment of vulnerability we face every day. You're outside your home, your keys are in your hand, you're about to open the door, anything can happen. Security expert Manny Gomez offered some important safety tips.
This is an alarm. It could save your life. It's very easy to use. You just pull it.
Oh, that's loud.
That's right. It's loud. It'll act as a deterrent.
Old-fashioned pepper spray, I see you have.
Old-fashioned pepper spray as well. It's been around for decades, and it works really well. You just flip the cap and put it into somebody's eyes. That person will immediately have a negative burning sensation reaction, and it'll give you time to escape and evade that assailant.
He also showed me a self-defense technique.
You could grab and knee to the groin, fingers to the eyes, chop to the throat.
Hopefully you'll never find yourself in a crisis like this.
Hey, yo, Mitch.
The woman says her guard is now up. Her family is keeping a close eye on her whenever she does leave the apartment.
Okay, so y'all seen the video. I just figured I'd go ahead and just do it at the beginning. So, I saw this video a day or two ago, but every outlet that shared it, it literally just had part of the video. I never saw all the other angles until now, which is the video that I posted. Didn't have any audio until I saw it today. I do not own the rights to this video. I'm just sharing this as a learning tool, if you will, something that we can hopefully use to our advantage so we don't end up in situations like this, because there have been so many people coming up missing and passed away, bodies dumped and all this other stuff because people are crazy. So just in case y'all didn't see it, when I saw it, I was very triggered because I have been through things in my life and people consistently try me. I don't know why. I don't understand what it is. Like almost my entire life, people have just tried me left and right. And I don't get it. I still have people to this day who will follow me around stores at random and then have the audacity to follow me out to my car. I don't understand what is going on. I really don't know why people do this, but they have been doing this ever since before I left Alabama. They've done this when I lived in North Carolina, and they do it now here in Virginia. I don't get it. I really don't get it. And it's like, I don't even care if they're not that guy. I don't understand who raised these people. I don't understand. I really don't get it. Like they really will roll up on you. And I'm just that type of person. I don't want nobody rolling up on me no way. Leave me alone. I don't like that. I don't like for people to roll up on me. I don't know you. Do not roll up on me, honey. Y'all excuse me. Trying to get some lubrication in. So anyway, I just want to know, have y'all been in any situations like this before? Like, do y'all have stalkers or a stalker? Like, do y'all have people who are infatuated with y'all? Like, I don't understand, because I have 3 stalkers. I have 3 like legit stalkers bordering on 4. And I'm just like, why? And there are guys who really be like, you got 3, stop, don't nobody want you. You ain't all that. I'm like, I didn't say I was all that. I didn't tell these people to roll up on me. I didn't tell these people to become infatuated with me. I didn't tell them to stalk me. Like, people really be thinking that I'm lying, and I'm like, I'm not, though. 2 of them are not as persistent anymore and have somewhat given up, but I don't trust them. But when they were doing the most, it was a lot, and I was very fearful because they were doing the most, and it was just like, okay, I done told you I'm done. I don't want to discuss nothing with you. Why are you still trying to call me? Why are you still like this one dude, he was sitting up there creating profiles and then reaching out to me and then disguising himself as someone else, having a whole nother picture up there. I don't know what it is. I always could figure out it was him, and then be like, yeah, it's me. I don't even know how you knew it was me. Why are you doing this? Then another dude was trying to get with me. He was trash and always lying. Child, why he lying to my son? I have a master's degree and I have these things, and you ain't got no master's degree, sir. You ain't even got a bachelor's. You ain't even got what I got. So I don't know what you lying for. You had a whole high school diploma, which at this point, you're making me think you're lying about that. You had a high school diploma. You laid off. You ain't even got no job. You got all these kids lying to I don't smoke. I said, sir, you smoke like a chimney. Since when did you stop? When did you stop smoking all of a sudden? Like, he just be lying. I'm just like, child, you out here lying to the people, and you think I'm a buy? I know you. I know you. Like, what is we doing? And like, he became so infatuated. He was doing like the other dude. I blocked him. Then he would go create a whole other profile, find me, go like stuff. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And then he'll reach out, and I'm like, I already told you I'm not interested. Blocked him in every capacity. Then I'm thinking, I done told him to leave me alone. He gonna tell me that he praying for me because I am broken because of me being raped and molested and all this other stuff. I'm like, no, you're just trash. You just don't know what you're doing. How you gonna get mad at me and try to put things against me that actually have no bearing on the things that are happening currently or have happened currently? Because yeah, I ain't gonna get into that, but yeah, he really tried to try me. And I had to read him. Like, he was very upset, and I'm just like, don't get mad at me because you're trash and you don't know what you're doing. Let's just get into that. And I had to block him. I've never had to really block anybody's number, but I legit had to block his. And I was scared that he was going to, like, I blocked he had a house phone and he had a cell phone. I blocked both of those. I was wondering if he was going to, I think he's so stupid that he didn't even think of like using one of those free numbers or whatever. So I was wondering if he was going to do that, but he didn't. So good. I was like, Lord, thank you for that. So he's giving up. Because he was doing the most, but he better not ever roll up on me. And the last stalker he's pretty much still active. I met him at the first job that I got when I first moved here. And to make a long story short, the last encounter that happened was when I was at the place that I'm at now. He didn't know where I moved to. An instance before that, a couple of instances before that, because he was trying me. Like when I had freshly first moved, he was trying to figure out where I lived. He was drunk as a skunk out in public intoxication to the 10th degree. And at the time I was in the process of purchasing a washer and a dryer, but I was getting my clothes washed and dried at this place after work one day. it was fall. So you know how fall can be. In the daytime, it's hot. In the evenings and at nighttime, it's cool. So I had my windows up. It felt good outside. I ain't had but like maybe 10, 15 minutes left on my clothes. So I was outside texting my friend who I met at that job. Well, he came out of a store and looked over, and I was like, who is this? Why is this man just standing in the middle of the road? He was just standing. Y'all, this man standing. Then he, stumbled a little bit more out of the road and just stood. And I was just like, why? Then he went and stood like 2 parking spaces away from the vehicle that he had at the time and just stood in the parking space. I was like, man, who is this? Like, and I just could tell he was looking. I was like, man, who is this? If he don't get somewhere and go home, like, why? Child, I was like, Lord, please no. So then I started feeling like he was like getting closer. So I glanced over. I said, I know this ain't who I think it is. And it was him. So I texted my friend. I said, this fool is here. I told her who it was. She already knew what time it was. So I said, girl, she called me immediately. She already knew what it was. She already knew. So I was glad that she got on the phone with me. And this man tried to approach me. He stood at the door. He stood at my door, my passenger side door. I ignored him because I'm on the phone. It's like, I'm on the phone. Leave me alone. I don't fool with you. Child, this man just set it off, knocked on my window. I said, no, this man didn't knock on my window. I said, girl, he knocking on my window. He knocking on my window. I cracked the window. You ain't got you can't speak to nobody. You act like you don't know nobody no more. You could tell he's drunk. You could smell it. And I'm telling you, I cracked the window. I was like, hey, how you doing? Pretty much very unenthusiastic. You act like you don't know nobody. You don't know how to speak to nobody. I was like, I just spoke to you. I didn't see you. Like, we were not in the store together. Like, what did you talking? Like, he did the most. Like, y'all, I was so tired. So he finally got away from my car, and I'm thinking, oh, he gonna go home. Lies. He sat there. He like leaned up against the vehicle that he was in at the time. Leaned up against it and was like this, just waiting. I was like, Lord, I don't have time for this foolishness. I told my friend, I feel like this fool finna sit up here and try to figure out where I live. So I went back inside when my clothes were done. He saw me getting my stuff and putting it in the car. As soon as I put my stuff in the car and had it secure, he saw me crank up. He politely got into his vehicle and tried to crank his up. I had already contacted my ex because we were still together at the time, and I told him what was going on. He was like, do I need to get off work? I'll come down there, whatever. I'll leave. Like, he was just going to risk not getting his money for the rest of the day to come and handle the situation. Like, he likes to fight. So, like, if he could get in a situation like that, where he know that there won't be any ramifications, like, he hadn't been no jailbird or nothing like that in that capacity or nothing like that, y'all. So, he was like, shoot, I could beat him up. Oh, okay. And like, it was weird because he had weird moments where he acted like he was here for me. So I was kind of like, But anyway, I digress. So I said, no, I got it. I told him my plan. My plan was I'm going to, if I see that he's trying to follow me, I'm going to go the opposite direction. And then I was going to make a complete circle. And then I was going to be at the police station. He was going to follow me to the police station, and I was going to file a report. That's what was going to happen. Little would he know. That's what was going to happen. So, y'all, I left out. I saw him. He's still trying to crank the car up. I said, Lord, please don't let this fool follow me. The Lord knew. The Lord knew. So he's steadily trying to crank the car up, y'all. So I get far enough away from him where I'm about to exit. So I'm looking for him to be behind me. He ain't behind me. All I see is him tearing the steering wheel up in his car. He done got out the car, kicked the tires and everything because he can't follow me. You drunk. You ain't got no business driving. That's the 1, the 2, and the 3, sir. But you're trying to stalk, like, drunk and figure out where I live. You doing the most. Leave me alone. So, yeah, y'all, he did the absolute most. He was so mad he couldn't find me. So now, leading up to now, here we go, the last instance. He never knew where I lived until this one particular day. I got out of my car. Finally got out of my car. I had a long day at work. I had to get something out my trunk. Lord, why did I get out of my car when I got out? I thought I had it made. It was him. Pulled up behind me. All I heard was the vehicle, and I hate when people pull up behind me, especially if you don't live in my apartment or at the house across the street from where I live. I'm just like, please leave me alone, because people have a tendency to try to ask me, do you know whatever? I don't know nobody. Leave me alone. My neighbors are cool. I ain't got no issues with them. They will go and get my packages for me. They try to help me get stuff out of my car and take it to help me take it in that place. All that stuff. Leave me alone. I don't know nobody. I just know that they are helpful. They don't try my packages and all that stuff. That's all I know. That's literally all I know. And I just hate when people pull up behind me. I like going in with my groceries or doing whatever I got to do, getting out of my car when ain't nobody else behind me or around me that's going to have the audacity to ask me something. Leave me alone. So anyway, I just hear somebody say, hey, how you doing? Hey there. Hey, how you doing? I was like, I know that's not who I think it is. Y'all, it was the stalker. So, since I was in my trunk, y'all, I have a heavy duty snow shovel. I had my hand on it. I said, if this man get out this truck and say anything to me, this is going upside his head, and he will be on the ground in the middle of the road, and hopefully someone will run him over. Like, that's how serious I was that day. Leave me alone. This man needs a slug to the chest. Like, he is psychotic for real, y'all. Like, I don't condone violence, but if somebody was to do something, do him. If y'all do all the stuff this man done, y'all don't understand. So I'm just saying, like, some people are just evil. And I don't have time. This man is like crazy for no reason. So anyway, I said, this man get out this truck. I'm knocking him out with this shovel. It's going to be a wrap. I'm taking this shovel. I'm swinging it as hard as I can. He going down. Like, that's how, like, I already knew. Like, I had already planned it out of my mind. I said, if this man get out this truck, it's a wrap. So he kept trying to get my attention. I didn't move. I didn't flinch. I didn't even halfway turn around to even see who he was. I didn't acknowledge his existence. So then I heard him, like, put the truck back into drive. Because it was like a slightly older truck. It was like maybe like a 90-something or early 2000s Ford F-150 or something. So I could hear the gear shifting. So I was like, okay. At first I was relieved, but then I was like, if this man go in front of my car because he's that desperate for me to see him, I'm still knocking him out. Like, my hand stayed on the shovel until he cleared everything. And like, he made a point to like slowly ride by, still trying to get my attention. I didn't flinch. I made it seem like I was on my phone listening to music or something. He rolled by and he kept looking back, trying to see if I might look up or whatever. He just slowly went up the road, holding up traffic, looking back at me. I was like, if this fool. And I was angry because now he knows where I live. So yeah, I'm very aware of my surroundings, but I don't have time for the foolishness, y'all. I just don't. People kill me because they legit follow me around stores to this day. And I don't get it. I don't understand why people do this. They will follow me around the store and then have the audacity to walk up to me while I'm getting into my car or while I'm putting stuff in my car. Like, what's wrong with y'all? But anyway, y'all, I just want to know, do y'all have any weaponry? That's what I like to call it. Y'all have any knives? Do y'all have any guns? Do y'all have a license to carry? Is it open carry, concealed carry? If you have it, what state are you licensed in? Like, how was the process for you? Because I know it can be different from state to state. My ex got his here instead of in North Carolina. Do y'all have mace? Do you have a stun gun? For those of y'all who, watched the video, do you have that siren situation, that alarm, that siren situation? If not, do you know a link to it? Because I'm asking everybody, because I want one of those for myself. I have mace, but I do want one of those. So yeah, let's get down in the comment section and discuss this, y'all. I want to know what y'all got going on with y'all's weaponry? Do y'all take safety courses? Like what y'all do? Safety, self-defense courses, all of that. I just want to know, like, how do y'all protect yourselves? Are you aware of your surroundings? Yeah. Have you ever been attacked? Have you ever been robbed before? Like, do people do the things to you that they do to me, which is like follow me around stores and become crazy for no reason? I've literally never given this man even a half of a church hug or nothing. And he has just become infatuated. But anyway, y'all, let me know down in the comment section so we can discuss it. We do need to talk about this. We need to make sure that this stuff stops happening. Lessons a whole lot, if nothing else, because the killings are getting out of hand. Every other day, if not every day, they talking about another woman who has gotten killed by these boyfriends and other people they've met and whatever else. It's just too much. But anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all down in the comment section. Y'all be safe. Subscribe, like this video, and comment down below. Bye.